So the kids have flown the nest and you've got more space, more time, but also maybe having a little identity crisis. What's next in your life? This is the perfect time to create an online business and really do something that is for you, that gives you the flexibility and freedom to live life in the way that you want to live it, but also reconnect with your passion and purpose. So you're doing something that brings you joy rather than feeling like you're on the treadmill of life and stuck going through the motions, because maybe you've had the last 20-30 years of parenting or your career and you're ready for a reboot, you're ready for a change and you want to do something different. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths and I promise this is not the end. This is an opportunity to reinvent yourself and redefine life as you know it. Perhaps the chapter of life where you were caring for others, parenting, or fully focused on your career is coming to an end and you're wanting to shift, you're wanting to change gears and do something different. And you're not quite sure what that is. So what I want you to do is really take out that piece of paper and just write down 5 ideas that fill you with joy, things that you would like to do. And it's not necessarily things where you go, oh, this is the stuff that I know, my experience. It may well be that you are talking about the things that you have done in your career over the last 20-30 years. Perhaps it's a hobby or a passion that you love and you'd love to share that with others. Maybe it's painting or DIY or whatever it may be that is your passion. And perhaps it is something where you want to learn a new skill or share that skill with others. And so thinking about what are the things that give you, that you know about, your knowledge and your skills, but also your passion and your purpose, because you want to overlap. It's not something where you're going to feel like in 6 years' time, oh, this is so boring, I'm bored of this. Want it to be your passion and purpose plus also that experience and knowledge that you have. And then the final ingredient in the mix is also, is there a demand for that? And you can start searching, having a look on Google, looking on places like Amazon to see, are other people talking about this? If there are lots of books created on this subject, you know there's a market. If there's one book on the subject, then you know, maybe I need to go back to the drawing board and rethink, reshape my offer. Because actually, once you've got that idea, once you've got that nugget of an idea, then you can start creating some kind of offering. And maybe it's in the beginning, it is one-to-one coaching with someone. And you can do that really simply by offering your services and doing it via Zoom, so you don't need masses of tech. And then it's about, so you take the Zoom call, you can use PayPal for payment in the beginning, and maybe it's 3 sessions and you just test it out. Do you like doing it? Do you like teaching this? You don't have to charge a huge sum of money, but it will enable you to test, is this going to work? Is this idea going to fly? Because there's no point spending money on a website. It's no point spending loads of money on different things if you don't know if it's going to work, if you don't feel passionate about it. And then when you are ready, when you feel like, you know what, I've talked to people, I know that there's interest in this, then you can start thinking, okay, how can I create some passive income? How can I turn this into something that is going to give me that freedom and flexibility? And then you can start thinking, oh, maybe I'm going to turn this into a digital product. So once you've tested it, once you've tested it with either the one-to-one coaching or something like a workshop where you test out that idea, then you can think, right, I'm ready to go to the next level. And that means it might be that you're creating a membership or a digital course on this. And so that's where something like the Membership Course Academy comes in, my program where we walk you through the steps of creating that digital product, creating that membership, creating that course, so that you have something where you're helping others and you can turn your knowledge, your skills, your expertise into a digital asset. And you can do it without having loads of tech, without it being overcomplicated. Keeping it simple means that you are more likely to succeed. If you overcomplicate it and create too many products, then it becomes overwhelming. So the more that you can simplify and keep it simple, the better it will be for you. So I'd love to know, what are your online course ideas? What ideas are you thinking of? Because you want that intersection of your passions, your hobbies, your life experience. What skills do you have? Really think of those. I'd love to know in the comments, let me know. And then also, what is the demand for that? Are people going to buy that? And when you've got that intersection, plus you're passionate about it, then you know you're onto a winner. So sharing those ideas, I'd love to hear below. And if you are looking to, get started and really start brainstorming those ideas, I have a vision board workshop which will help you to sort of think big picture. I'm going to share that link. Plus, if you are ready to earn on autopilot, check out my free e-guide below. So lots of ideas for you. If you like this video, please click the like button below and let me know, what are your ideas for digital products, digital courses, memberships? I'd love to know. Please share them below. And this is great to have you here. Please stick around, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.